He c bets. I think we have a pretty standard call here. I don't really like raising. The fact that so many overcards are possible makes a check call worse than it might be otherwise, but it's still not that great to play with a raise either. It's hard to play profitably if we get action. We can't really stack off this deep. So I think it's a pretty clear check call. So we get a good turn. In that it's not an overcard. He does check back, and then we get a good river too. So the board really runs off pretty great for our hand. Basically, if we're going to trust our sort of vague reads so far that the villain's kind of aggressive, we have the best hand here pretty much always. Any better hand really should bet the turn. Any 8 or 2 pair or straight or plus should really bet the turn. So we almost always have the best hand here. So what do our ranges look like, and what does his range look like? So his range is probably something like a lot of air that decided not to bluff the turn, and then some weak made hands. He can probably have a variety of deuces and trays, maybe some weak fives. Our range is pretty much any 2 or 5 in our pre-flop range. We can have some 8s too that we didn't check raise. We can have some straight draws, maybe that hit the 3, either ace 3 or 6-3 suited possibly. And then we also probably have some air ourselves. We have some straight draws, some 6-7, 7-9, 9-6 that missed, and then we can also have some overcards that floated. So basically our range is, his range is capped. We have plenty of value hands in our range, but also plenty of bluffs. So I think this is a good spot to make a pretty big bet. I don't think an overbet would be a miss here at all, given that we have so many hands that are above the his strongest possible hand. I really don't think he can have anything better than a 5 here. Yeah, even better than like a weak 5. So I think an overbet here with a lot of our betting range is actually a good choice. Although 2 years ago I'm sure I just made a standardly sized bet. Okay, so we do that, and he folds. Great.